nobody. Actually, gonna belong to the Wildcats. As it will be Science basketball to start. Didn't see it, just looked up and saw the tap, and it's been a violation of some sort against BSC. Wildcats a little thin the point guard spot. High post Caldwell they'll kick it back right wing. A three for Johnny Woodard. Good. Johnny Woodard buries the three early. 3-0. Quick start for the Wildcats, and back comes Andre Mound for BSC. Into the right wing, a handoff to Tanner Purinton. Standout from Linton. That Purinton name's been around a long time. Feet inside, backdoor cut wide open. Caroma lays it up and in. Caroma for two. It is a 3-2 Science lead. 2-2-1 press. Smith-Pugh breaks it for Johnny Woodard in the corner. Shot fake. Fakes in the drive. Bounce pass for Smith-Pugh. Puts it up left block. Shot no good. Deflected. Gets it back. Quashim up again and good. Science can play that up-tempo game too. And 5-2 the score. Left wing knife and a blocking foul call to the Wildcats. It'll be on Quashim Smith-Pugh. That'll be his first. Wildcats thin. Justice Caldwell making his first collegiate start. Imagine Desmond Jackson. He'll become, he and Kenzel Winston, even more important at the point. Out of the key with it, Matt Caroma, defended out there by Tim Gills. Used up his dribble. Pass wide, picked up by Tanner Purinton. Purinton a right-handed dribble. 20 on the shot clock. Defended by Woodard. Inside it is Caroma. Baseline faces up. Shot no good. Smith-Pugh the rebound for the Wildcats. Quashim with it in the front court. Stops pass knocked away. Purinton comes away with a steal. As Tanner drives, right-handed layup is good. Off the turnover, the steal layup from Purinton. It's 5-4. Well, that's where that point guard, not really having a true one out there, hurts that time around. Palmer into front court. Chased by Andre Mound. Looks like a four-corner set for the Wildcats. Palmer looks inside. Caldwell in the corner. Lob for Gill. Catches in traffic. And a defender leaning on him with a foul called. Mentioned Joe Mueller taking over the program for Jason Harris. He moved over to coach the women's program. Foul called. Mueller was at Bismarck State the last handful of years. Foul on Knife is first against BSC. Inbounds in for Palmer. Double pumps and lays it up and in. Trayvon Palmer for two. And a quick 7-4 lead for the Wildcats. 18:05 and counting first half. We're just after 8 p.m. at KBMW Breckenridge Wahpeton. Between the circles, Matt Caroma will pull up. A straight-on three is good to tie it. Caroma buries the triple. BSC a 37% three-point shooting squad. They're scoring 92 points a game, and it's 7-7. Palmer into front court. 1-2-2 press. Now we'll sag into what looks to be a 2-3 zone. Smith-Pugh going right with it to the corner. Woodard elevates. Line drive three coming off the back iron. No good. Rebound Trayvon Palmer. Puts it up inside. Shot no. Rebound Gill crashing the boards. Tim inside at a shot block. Taken away by Andre Mound, and a Science turnover their second. Mound back the other way for BSC. Left wing. Justin McLeod drives the baseline. Past Smith-Pugh, and Quashim able to knock it away from him along the baseline. Out of bounds. It'll stay with BSC. Bismarck State 10-5. Started out 1-3 at one point. Had a 6-game winning streak snapped, losing to Anoka Ramsey December 20th in Coon Rapids, 111-83. High on the right side. Now the pass goes to McLeod to the right wing. Back for Knife, left wing. Andre Mound drives into the paint. Finger roll with the right hand too strong. Rebound picked up by Quashim Smith-Pugh. Chased from behind by Andre Mound. He'll drive down the paint. Scoop shot with the right hand. Good. Quashim Smith-Pugh. Good recognition. Heard footsteps coming from behind. 9-7. McLeod left wing with it. Has used up his dribble. Flips it for Jacob Knife. Bounce pass knocked away by Gill into the hands of Woodard. And BSC turns it over for the first time. Back come the Wildcats. Palmer between the circles for Quashim Smith-Pugh. Shot fake to the corner with it. Johnny Woodard back high on the left side for Palmer. Now for Smith-Pugh between the circles. Quashim goes left with it. Switches spots on the floor with Woodard. Bounce pass far corner for Palmer. Up top it is Woodard. A straight-on 21-footer. Up no good. Rebound Caroma. Able to save it for Jacob Knife, and back comes Bismarck State. Knife down the right side with it. Right wing, Purinton. He'll tee up a three. That's good. Tanner Purinton buries the triple, and it's 10-9 Bismarck State. On the Bell State Bank and Trust scoreboard, Purinton in his freshman season, 15 points a game. Entry pass Gill back to the basket. He'll back down defender Caroma up strong and good. got the size advantage inside. If they can give Tim his touches, he could have a big night. 11-10, Science takes the lead back. 15:53 and counting in the half. Kick out back out to Knife off the pass from Mound from the free throw line. Shot no good. Caroma the rebound, but a foul called inside. It's going to be on Tim Gill, the Wildcats. And it will be. First on Gill, second team foul. Jamal Davis will check into the Science lineup, number 10. 6'4" freshman from Hopkins, Minnesota, in for Smith Pugh. Knife and Caroma take a seat for Bismarck State. As into the lineup, number 3, Trey Harrison in there. Right wing, 3 up for Purinton off a screen. No good. Ball tapped up nearly in. Tapped up a second time. That time from Josh Boone had missed it. Boone, a 6'4" freshman from Queens, New York. There's Davis. Alley-oop intended for Woodard, and he stopped. Pass went over his head. Turnover Wildcats, their third. They're 5 now for Bismarck State. Mound along with McLeod. Purinton. Trey Harrison. And one more in there, Boone. Harrison averaging 10 points a game. McLeod top of the key with it. Science man-to-man, might see some matchup zone. Mound drives free throw line, flips it back for McLeod. Right wing, it is Harrison, back for Purinton. Chased by Davis. Will feed it right side. Boone bumps into Gill. Bounce pass further underneath for McLeod. Back out right wing. Purinton for 3, and he hit another one. Second 3 for Purinton. He has 8 early, and it's 13-11. Bismarck State a 2-point advantage on the Bell State Bank and Trust scoreboard. 2-2-1 press, return pass. Jamal Davis into front court. That's a cross court for Palmer. Back for Jamal Davis. The edge of the center circle with it. Davis directing traffic for Justice Caldwell high on the right side. Back for Davis. Davis back for Caldwell. Lob into the paint, caught by Palmer, glides to the rim, shot is up, no good, tapped up. Palmer knocks the ball free, but it's picked up by Josh Boone for Bismarck State, and he'll find Mound. 14.5 to play first half. Boone left to the key, crossover, drives on Gill, now pulls up, jump shot is deep. Rebound taken by Palmer, hand off to Jamal Davis. Davis, a chest high, the dribble into front court for Palmer, bounce pass down to the paint for Gill. Kick out back for Davis, right wing, Johnny Woodard, open three-pointer, good! Johnny Woodard, good ball rotation for the Wildcats. He buries the triple, 14-13. Lob inside. Davis getting back defensively. He's hobbling a little bit or not, but he was able to get back. Number substitution, Caldwell out. Got a pat in the back from Stu Inget. It is he's usually number 14, but with those gray jerseys, some of the guys have different numbers. Number 4, that's Desmond Jackson, a 5'10" freshman from Brown Deer, Wisconsin. Inbounds, Mound will trigger it in. A one-handed catch by Trey Harrison. Harrison drives, backs down his defender, lost the ball out of bounds. Trying to back down Trayvon Palmer. Actually, they're going to call an offensive foul. Player control foul on Harrison, his first. Second team foul against the Mystics. BSC 10-5. And they started 1-3 with losses to Northwest College. Lost at Central Lakes and Brainerd a couple of weeks before the Wildcats played them. Ball knocked free. Woodard lost it along the baseline out of bounds. That'll be a Science turnover there for it. They opened up 1-3, losing to Northwest College November 1st. Lost at St. Cloud Tech November 9th, and then November 10th, a couple of weeks before the Wildcats won at Central Lakes and Brainerd. They lost to Brainerd 82-74. We have a media timeout, 13:52 to go first half. On the Bell State Bank and Trust scoreboard, Science 14, Bismarck State 13. We're back in 30 seconds. Bismarck State with Mound, along with Harrison, Purinton, Josh Boone, and Jacob Knife. BSC will spread things out. Almost has a four corners look to it. Knife left of the key with it, to the top of the key. High on the right side, it's Harrison. Between the circles, Mound. Mound left side, Harrison. Handed off to Knife. Wheel play on the perimeter. High on the right side, Mound. 11 on the shot clock. Feeds to a cutting Purinton at its stripped weak side, taken away by Desmond Jackson. Desmond drives, puts up the baseline shot, and no good. Foul before the shot on the floor against Bismarck State. That'll be on Andre Mound, his first personal, team foul number 3 against the Mystics. Inbounds coming. It'll be Davis to trigger it in. Screen coming from Gill. Taken by Palmer in the corner. Pass tip picked up by Desmond Jackson high on the left. Now for Jamal Davis at the edge of the center circle to play from the bench, and Stu Hinkin and assistant Jason Burr. High on the right side, Jackson. 23 on the shot clock. Lob right side, Jamal Davis. Looks inside. Now cross court, Jackson. Ball fake left. Dribbles back towards the top of the key and stops. Left wing for Woodard. Bounce pass, high post. Palmer up strong and no good. Able to slide down low and a crease to get down to the blocks. A foul called on Boone will be his first. Wildcats so efficient offensively and very patient. It usually doesn't take them long to figure out a zone. Foul called. Boone will pick up his first 14th foul. Free throw for Trayvon Palmer is good. It's his third point. Lorenzo Mitchell, number 35, in the lineup. He joined the Wildcats. First games were last week. Of course, played football for the Wildcats and added for some extra bulk. He'll replace Tim Gill with Evan Battle leaving the program during semester break. And one more big body inside. Palmer's free throw is good to make it 16-13 Wildcats. Andre Mound out of the lineup, replaced by Kenneth Mitchell, number 23, a 5'9" freshman from Long Beach, California. Wildcats lead 16-13. Mitchell into front court. Lob high in the right side for Purinton. He has 8 early on. Between the circles with it, Harrison for Knife. Out of the left wing with it, it is Harrison. Check that, Mitchell high in the right side. Purinton for Boone. Far corner, Harrison drives just into the paint. Right-handed floater, no good. Mitchell the rebound, clears it for Davis. Here come the Wildcats. They really don't have numbers. Davis, right wing, Johnny Woodard open, 22-footer off the front rim, no. Rebound loose, out of bounds. Palmer may have climbed over the back of Knife. Out of bounds, it'll belong to the Wildcats. McLeod, the leading scorer for Bismarck State, just under 20 points a game. Purinton at 15, Caroma at 12. Troy Hossauer, 6'3" freshman from Bismarck, is into the NDSC, or in the Bismarck State lineup, excuse me. Inbounds ball knocked free by Palmer, taken away by Boone. Turnover number 5 by our accounts against the Wildcats. Harrison back the other way for Boone, high on the right side. 12:16 to play. Bounce pass on the backdoor cut. Intended for Purinton, didn't get there. And Jamal Davis tried to take off down floor and got tripped up by Tanner Purinton, and a foul on Purinton. I don't think it was an intentional, but I went lunging for the ball and ended up grabbing an already banged up Jamal Davis by the ankle. Foul called. First on Purinton, 15 foul against NDSCS. Lady Wildcats winning earlier, grinding out a 70-61 win over Bismarck State. Jackson high on the left side to the corner with it. It's Mitchell high on the left side. Davis in the corner off the screen. Woodard for 3. It rims out, no good. And leaping rebound picked up by Kenneth Mitchell. Mitchell, stutter step dribble, lob it to the corner. It's too tall for Harrison. Turnover Bismarck State. Turnover number 3, and the Wildcats quick turnaround. They head to Devil's Lake for a key Region 13 matchup Wednesday night. 6:30 and 8:30 the start times. Number 24, Justin Metz in the lineup for the Wildcats. Columbia, South Carolina. He's in for the first time tonight, and first appearance for Justin in a while. Good to see him in there. High on the left side, Jackson or Jamal Davis. Davis high on the right side with it. Right wing for Woodard. Posting up is Lorenzo Mitchell. Bounce pass for Davis. Back right side, Johnny Woodard. Shot fake for Davis. Shot clock at 15. Davis pass for Mitchell. Dropped it along the baseline as BSC packed in the 2-3 zone. That'll be a turnover. That'll be number 6 by our numbers against the Wildcats. And 6:30 and 8:30 are the times on Wednesday nights. A little bit later than normal. Pre-game around 6:10, 6:15 or so on KBMW and online as well. High on the right side with it, Mitchell. Right of the key for Boone. A give and go back for Mitchell. Drives the paint. Layup is good. Count it. And a foul on the Wildcats. 3-point play opportunity coming. That will be on Lorenzo Mitchell. That'll be his first. Team foul number 3 against the Wildcats. Mitchell averaging 2.5 points a game. This is his 12th game of the year, and he hits the free throw to complete the 3-point play. We're tied at 16, 11:08 and counting first half. 2-2-1 press. Metz near side. Jamal Davis back for Metz. Gets it across the half line. Metz a right-handed dribble. Lob it back for Davis. Out between the circles. BSC 2-3 zone again. Back in that zone. High on the right side, Woodard. Back for Davis high on the left. Davis holds it at his right hip. Now for Woodard. Dribbles with the left hand. Free throw line. Metz in traffic. Kicks it out for Woodard. Right side. Three-pointer coming. It's deep. On rebound, Jamal Davis finds Jackson. Wildcats will reset. Jackson, three-point arc right side for Jamal Davis. Tells Jackson to clear out. Pass high in the right side for Johnny Woodard. Woodard, ball fake left. Bounce pass high post Mitchell. Back out for Woodard. Feed inside Metz. Underhanded flip for Mitchell. Lays it up and in. Nicely done. Little underhanded flip by Metz. He had a good shot and traded it for a better one. 18-16 Wildcats. Mitchell, that's his first point as a Wildcat on the basketball floor. Stopping the dribble, Mitchell high on the right side. Pass knocked free, but a foul called. Mitchell trying to poke the ball away from Boone. Foul on Lorenzo Mitchell being his second. 14 foul against the Wildcats. Smith Pugh in, as is Tim Gill. Out go Mitchell and Woodard. 10:08 first half. 6 for Woodard, the lead ballot scoring for the Wildcats. 8 for Purinton, 5 for Caroma. It's 18-16 Science. Trigger it in Kenneth Mitchell, and didn't get it in time. Actually going to be a loose ball foul away from the ball on Josh Boone. We're close to a 5-second call anyway. Boone will pick up his second, 6th-team foul. Caroma in to replace Boone for Bismarck State. Before he heads to the bench, we'll get some little coaching taking place from head coach Joe Mueller. 2-3 zone, free throw line, Metz right side, Quashim Smith Pugh. Back for Davis, left to the key. Olavitt right wing, that is Jackson. Jackson cross court, Jamal Davis. Davis to the left wing, bumped and fouled. Trey Harrison to pick up his second. That will put the Wildcats into the 1-1 bonus with 9:49 to play. Early on in the men's Mondac Conference standings, Williston and Dakota College of Bottineau 1-0. BSC 0-1, Lake Region 0-1. Williston 17-4 in the on the year so far. Science 16-1, Lake Region 11-5. Free throw is good for Davis on the front end of the 1-1. It's his first point. 18-16 Science. The substitution coming should Davis hit the second free throw. And the toss is up and good. Trayvon Palmer in. Jamal Davis some nice minutes. 20-16 Wildcats. Lead is 4, and it has been only so far back and forth first half. And come the Wildcats. Here's a drive by Mitchell, top of the key. The pull-up three is no good and out of bounds. It'll belong back to the Wildcats. Johnny Woodard averaging just under 17 points a game. Trayvon Palmer 13 points, 9 rebounds. Deion Bradley out tonight, 12 points. Quashim Smith Pugh 11 points, 59% free throw shooter, 57.5% from the floor. He averages 5 rebounds as well. Jackson 2-3 zone, top of the key for Palmer. Right wing Desmond Jackson, he traveled, turnover. 7th turnover by our numbers against the Wildcats. Wildcats turning it over 14.5 points a game, forcing 16 by our stats. 9:29 to play first half. Hassauer will trigger it in for Mound. Mound in backcourt, chased out there by Jackson. Mound speeds down the right side to front court. A handoff to Purinton. Met by Metz. He'll drive, and a foul called. The layup was good, but the foul before the shot. And it will be, I believe, on Metz. Metz will pick up his first, 5th-team foul. Inbounds underneath the west basket. Bismarck State from right to left as we see it upstairs here at the Activity Center. Good to be back in here. It's been a while, almost a month. Kick out high on the right side, Hassauer. Left wing for Mound. Andre will hand it off to McLeod. Gets the left elbow. The pull-up jump shot short, barely hit iron. Metz the rebound for the Wildcats. And Metz down the right side. Palmer comes to a jump stop. Right wing Desmond Jackson open. 21-footer in and out, no good. Halfway down and out, the rebound to McLeod. Outlet pass deflected by Smith too. McLeod gets it back for Andre Mound. Mound tries free throw line to the corner with it. Hassauer. 3 over Metz is long, no good. Rebound picked up. Trayvon Palmer for the Wildcats. He nearly averages a double-double. He's at a little over 9 rebounds a game. Metz top of the key with it for the Wildcats. 2-3 zone. Bounce pass. Jackson wasn't looking. It's intercepted by McLeod. Turnover Wildcat. 3-on-2. Right wing. Purinton open Mound. Head fake. Reverse layup is no good off the front rim, but a foul called. Purinton had an open look on the right wing, but saw Mound open underneath. Foul called, number 2 on Quashim Smith Pugh. And Team foul number 6 against NDSCS. And at the line to shoot a pair is Andre Mound for Bismarck State. Free throw's good. His first point. Johnny Woodard will check into the Wildcat lineup. He is in for, I think, should be Smith Pugh, and he will sit with the 2 fouls. Mound, 66% foul shooter, averaging 10 points a game. Hit 11 three-pointers on the year. Second free throw is off the rim twice and missed. Another rebound for Trayvon Palmer. He'll find Metz. 8:20 in rolling. Pace is slowed down. Both teams leveled off shooting after a fast start. 20-17 Science. Metz. Left baseline Palmer. A kick out to Jackson for Metz. Justin drives. Left elbow. Pulled up jump shot. Good. First 2 for Metz. 22-17 Wildcats. 8 minutes to play first half. Coaching another immediate timeout. Pass high on the left side. Troy Hossauer to the corner with it. McLeod back to the left wing. Enters it. Karoma turns to face the hoop. One-on-one with Gill. He'll drive. Matt Karoma cut off by Gill. Shot off the front rim twice. No good. Rebound Metz. Back come the Wildcats. Metz pass left wing. Jackson for Metz. Top of the key. Trayvon Palmer. Right wing for Woodard. Posting up as Gill gets the post entry look. Back to the basket. Right blocks. Double team. Metz left wing. Desmond Jackson for 3. Is off the front rim. No. Rebound Gill into Karoma. Shot no good. Was blocked and taken away by, or check that, McLeod. Back comes Bismarck State. Left side Karoma. High on the right side it is Tanner Purinton. Purinton high on the right side gets a screen from Karoma. A little help and recover defense by Gill. Right wing McLeod inside Karoma. Baseline cutter coming through in Purinton. 16 of the shot clock. Baseline Karoma cut off by Gill. Long pass across the paint down the baseline. Return pass for Karoma. Shot is good and a foul called. Nice 2-man game with Purinton and Matt Karoma as he gets the chance of the 3-point play. He now has 7. And the foul will be number 2 on Tim Gill. So Smith, Pugh, and Gill 2 fouls each for the Wildcats. Justice Caldwell will check in for Science to replace Gill, who will sit. I'd imagine for the rest of the half, 7 minutes remaining. And Science will really play without a true post right now. Free throw for Karoma is up and good. 8 for Karoma. He and Purinton 8 each. 22-20 Science. Metz. Falcon press. They look to trap and a lob back for Metz. And the pass from Palmer. Metz just inside the foul line. Up top, Desmond Jackson. Jackson retreats with the back dribble. High on the right side. Metz at the edge of the center circle. Shot clock at 19. 2-3 zone by BSC. Jackson to the corner with it. Woodard posting up Caldwell. Back for Desmond Jackson. High on the left side, Metz. Palmer calling toward free throw line. Metz feed inside Justice Caldwell turn. Shot blocked by Karoma. Ball loose, but grabbed by Metz. And Metz is fouled. BSC tried to take off with a transition opportunity, but the Wildcats ended up getting the ball back. The foul will be on John Hossauer, or check that. Yeah, it could be Troy Hossauer, excuse me, his first. 18 foul. We have immediate timeout. With 6:26 to go first half. On the Bell State Bank and Trust scoreboard, Science 22, Bismarck State 20. We're back in 1 minute. Metz will get free throws. The foul on Hossauer was his first prior to the timeout. Welcome back to the Blick Reactivity Center. Brad Anderson with you. Home games next Monday and Thursday for the Wildcats as well. Williston State. Week from tonight, games at 6 and 8. On the 23rd, go to College of Botano. The Lumberjacks are in town. Games at 6 and 8 as well. Free throw is good for Justin Metz. January 20th games brought to you by Bell State Bank and Trust. On the 23rd, games will be sponsored by Bank of the West. Second free throw's good. Wildcats a perfect 6 of 6 from the line. Lead is 4, 24-20 Science on the Bell State Bank and Trust scoreboard. Andre Mound. He's by Desmond Jackson across the Wildcat emblem at center court. Mound between the circles, goes left in the dribble, hand it off to Tanner Purinton, gets a screen. Purinton drives and puts it up high off the glass and into the drive. 10 for Purinton, 24-22. Bismarck State cuts it to 2 points. Metz flips it for Palmer, now into front court, edge of the center circle. Jackson for Metz. Can try to press a little bit and trap, and the Wildcats haven't had too much trouble getting the ball into front court. In the corner with it, Woodard, open three-pointer off the front rim, no good. Rebound knocked free, and a loose ball foul as Karoma got the rebound. Metz tried to poke it free from behind. The foul will be assessed to Justin Metz. Second on Metz, 18th foul against the Wildcats. Jacob Knife will check into the Bismarck State lineup for Tanner Purinton. Yeah, free throws at the other end. I think it'll be Matt Caroma to shoot 1-1, and it will be. Caroma, 12 points a game, 78% foul shooter. Averages 6 rebounds to go with those 12 points per game. Free throw around and through. BSC now 4 of 5 from the line, 24-23, 1 point Science advantage. Second toss, that one good. Tied at 24, inbounds Metz for Palmer. It's like a 1-1-2-1 press. Cross court, they get it to Justice Caldwell. He's open for 3 off the heel, no good. Ball tip, grab free throw line by Palmer. Trayvon drives, splits a pair of defenders. Shot no good. Rebound by McLeod. 2-on-4. McLeod will drive, gets out of the paint to the left wing. Nice feed inside Caroma. He just kept filling the paint, and the layup good. 6 straight by BSC. Driving Woodard all the way in. Puts it up high off the glass. That's no good. Hassauer the rebound. Mystics have the lead at 26-24. Here's Mound with it. High on the left side for Bismarck State. 5:05 and rolling first half. Here's Mound off the screen. Top of the key. Pick and roll in for Caroma. Stripped and taken away. Here's a steal by Metz at a BSC turnover. Metz for Woodard. Back for Metz high on the left side. Top of the key for Trayvon Palmer. Right wing open. Desmond Jackson for the lead. It's good. Desmond Jackson buries the triple, and the Cats take the lead back at 27-26. 4:40 rolling here first half on the Bell State Bank and Trust scoreboard. The WCCO Belting halftime show just around the corner. Entry pass, Caroma. He'll take the turnaround over Trayvon Palmer and hit it. Matt Caroma's had himself a half. 14 points, and with Gill out and Mitchell both with 2 fouls. In fact, the Cats really don't have a true post, and Caroma's taking advantage. 28-27, BSC with the lead. In the circles with it, Metz goes left. Stepping out on him is McLeod. Yo-yo dribble by Metz to the corner for Jackson. High on the left side, Metz for Woodard right of the key. Shot fake. Johnny drives to the free throw circle. The pull-up jump shot around and good. Johnny Woodard has 8. First basket in a while for Woodard. 29-28. Science takes the lead back, and a good first half as Ace is picked up after a staggered 3-4 minutes. Left wing Mound for McLeod. Open. Long 2 is up. No good. Ball batted in the air. A scramble for it. Grab by McLeod. Bumps into Metz. That'll be a blocking foul on Justin Metz. And McLeod will go to the line for 2. Was he able to put up the shot after he got the loose ball? Number 3 on Metz. And Justin McLeod will shoot a pair for Bismarck State. McLeod just under 20 points a game to lead BSC. Free throw is good. Jamal Davis in for Justin Metz. We are even at 29. McLeod, an 85% foul shooter. He has hit 35 three-pointers coming into play this evening. Second free throw, good. BSC is the lead back. McLeod has his first points of the night. 30-29, Mystics by 1. On the Bell State Bank and Trust scoreboard, Davis. Long pass down floor, caught underneath by Woodard. Shot in traffic, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with NDSCS. And the Region 13 game. If the road team wins a Region 13 game, they get 2 points towards the standings, and that affects playoff seedings. So BSC wins, they get 2 points. Science wins, they get 1. Inbounds, Davis. In for Palmer, couldn't get the inbounds as he went down to the floor. Taken away by Mound. He'll drive past Woodard. Layup no good. Rebound McLeod. His shot blocked. A wrestling match for the loose ball with Jackson and Hassauer. Jump ball possession light will favor BSC. Not a bad Monday night crowd here at the Activity Center. As on the possession line, it will be Mystics basketball. Mound in there with Hassauer, Caroma, McLeod, and Knife. Inbounds right wing, shot fake by McLeod. Will find Hassauer. 3 is up and deep. We'll have a loose ball foul. It's going to be on Trayvon Palmer, and it is. So Palmer his first. That puts BSC in the double bonus. 10 team fouls now against the Wildcats. Metz 3, Mitchell, along with Smith, Pugh, and Gill. 2 fouls each. Free throw short from Caroma. Tanner Purinton back into the lineup for McLeod. Lions had the lead. It was up to 7, I believe, at one point before BS. Actually, it was 6 before BSC rallied. Free throw good. 1 of 2 for Caroma. 31-29 Bismarck State by 2. Palmer. Quick dribble at the half line now for Davis. Davis kicks it to the corner. Johnny Woodard open. Three-pointer coming and good. Boy, you can't give him that much space. He'll make it hurt. He did there. 32-31 Wildcats. Up to the key with it. Now feed inside. Backdoor cut. Mound trying to find Caroma and thrown away. 32-31. I'm just going to check my numbers here for BSC. 32-31. Inbounds taken by Jamal Davis. 1-2-2 press now for Davis. High on the left side for Palmer. Comes to a jump stop for Jackson. Back for Jamal Davis. Davis out between the circles. 21 on the shot clock. Jackson to the corner with it. It is Woodard for Jackson. High on the right side, it's Davis. Facing 2-3 zone. Cross court. It is Jackson. Cross court for Woodard. Jump pass for Jamal Davis. He'll drive. Kick it left wing. Desmond Jackson. He'll drive the baseline. Double pump shot blocked, but picked up by Davis inside and good. That was blocked by Caroma, but off the deflection right into the on-waiting hands of Davis underneath. 34-31 Wildcats. Here's Mound with it. Chased out there by Jackson. A little too tight to foul on Desmond Jackson. Foul on Jackson. They had 31 for Bismarck State. Just had to re-add my points up. 15 for Caroma, 10 for Purinton. The first foul on Jackson. 2 free throws coming as the double bonus into play. Andre Mound's first free throw's good. The second point, 34-32 Science. McLeod in to replace Jacob Knife for the Mystics. Bismarck State, 9 of 11 by our numbers from the free throw line. Second free throw off the front rim and drops in good. Mound with 3 points, 34-33 Wildcats, 2:05 to play before halftime of the WCCO Belting halftime show. Cross court for Davis, between the circles Woodard. Bounce pass in between that zone, Palmer. Kick out to Davis, right wing, three-pointer, got it! Off the back rim, hit the top of the backboard and dropped in good. Just like you'd call it in a game of horse, 37-33. Davis doesn't shoot many threes, knocks one down there between the circles, Mound and a crossover. To the corner, it's Hossauer. Cross court, leaping catch McLeod. McLeod drives, head fake on Woodard, left to the key for Purinton. Purinton feed in, down low. Caroma turnaround was blocked by leaping Trayvon Palmer. Turnover BSC, their 5th, and back come the Wildcats. Davis right of the key. Stops the dribble. High on the left side, Johnny Woodard for Jackson. Jackson high on the left, posting up down low is Palmer. To the left wing, around the perimeter goes Jackson for Woodard between the circles. High on the left side for Jackson. He'll fire a 3. It's up and short. Short from the moment it left his hand. Long rebound, Purinton. He'll lead the break. 4 on 3. Pass Hossauer from the left wing. Drives, layup no good. And put back up and in on the dunk by Caroma. The putback dunk by Caroma, 37-35 Wildcats. Final minute of this first half, 52 seconds and counting. Davis between the circles, telling Jackson to clear out. He'll go to the right wing. Now Jamal will switch spots with Desmond Jackson. Now between the circles for Desmond. 20 on the shot clock, right wing Davis. Diagonal will pass out. Now top of the key, Woodard. Right wing Davis, open. He'll try another 3. It's good again. Jamal Davis, a pair of 3s here late in the half, 40-35. Jamal Davis came in. He had hit 11 threes on the season, and he's hit 2 in a row here. 40-35. Shot clock off. McLeod right for the steal and missing at Davis. Purinton up to the key. Caroma. Clock at 14 seconds. Purinton back towards the center of the floor, edge of the center circle, down to 8 seconds. Screen coming from Caroma, helping out defensively. Palmer, right wing. Mound for 3 off the front rim. No. Rebound Jackson. That will end the half. The shot is up and online, but short from a 3-quarter court from Jackson, and Science will take a 5-point lead into the halftime break. The WCCO Belting halftime show is coming up next at the half. The Bell State Bank and Trust scoreboard, NDSCS 40, Bismarck State 35. Our halftime numbers coming up in 2 minutes. This is Wildcats basketball.